what you're going to see right now is this vehicle not able to maintain, this person's going to have a very difficult time to maintain the driving and maintain control of this vehicle. So vehicle going really slow, hopefully they'll just pull over, but a lot of times they just want to stay out as long as they can. It's a cat and mouse game. They know they're caught. It's just a matter of time until they decide to pull over, throwing something out. So you know what, Michael, that looks like a bottle of can of beer. So perhaps yeah, so I'm speculating that's what it was, a blue can there, Bud Light being tossed out. And really that changes the elements, because earlier it appeared that maybe they were not fully aware of their movements and the way they were acting, agitated, more like they could have been inebriated or something, so most likely affecting their judgment. Definitely the case, as we've been following this pursuit now for about 25 minutes. Dangerous, exactly, something like that. First of all, you can see, there we go, coming back into a neighborhood that they're familiar with. Now that's a very dangerous situation. That individual right there will be stopped. First of all, the deal with this particular situation now is you escalated the elements of this pursuit. Something was handed off to the passenger. So now officers are wondering whether or not that is a weapon, whether or not it's a gun. We're not speculating it. I'm just telling you this is what officers are concerned about right now. Now something was handed off to these individuals in this pursuit. Now, most likely one of those officers in this pursuit has stopped that individual. Either will get them for interfering or will try to find out what they just handed off to this individual. Oh, right there. There it is. There's the accident right there. Yeah, okay, guys, so that's Whittier Boulevard. Whittier Boulevard is where we had the accident. You can see the vehicle is still, oh, wow, she's still continuing. Bell Gardens, from what I've just heard, is not allowed a pit maneuver. According to their agency, they do not do pit maneuvers. My pilot, Jim Pollard, just got that information for me. We are on the wrong side of the road. So now situation is different. I guarantee you this pursuit's going to come to an end. If Bell Gardens can't do a pit maneuver, they're going to get another agency to assist who can do a pit maneuver and bring this thing to an end, considering now we just had an injury accident. Two individuals are contemplating what they're going to do. Now we are zooming in right now because they have not opened the door, but going to be really important to emphasize that once that door opens, we're going to maintain visual of their hands. That's what we want to see, and make sure that they don't reach for any weapons or anything of that nature and compromise a shot here. We don't want to show anything that's that we shouldn't show. So we're going to really keep a close eye on this, but too much, what are they doing in there? In fact, I think they're embracing and hugging. Maybe it's your last hug for a while. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of pull back and give them their moments. But right now, hopefully they'll come out and bring this pursuit to an end. Again, this is in Montebello. As an officer, you want to assume that these people are armed. You never de-escalate that situation. You want to come and be prepared. And unfortunately, that's the situation right now. These people are in this vehicle, just threw out a bag. So perhaps... yeah, we're just tossing out stuff here. See in the background right now, law enforcement officers right there in front of the Chevrolet dealership here in Montebello, as they have their guns drawn, focused on these two individuals in this U-Haul, just waiting for them to comply and get out. The passenger is on parole for burglary and on probation for carjacking. Carjacking is a violent crime. No doubt this person, the passenger, is going back. So that can also be another reason why they were continuing this pursuit, because the passenger is definitely going away. Now they were in the commission of a crime here during this pursuit. If you're on parole or probation, you're involved in any type of crime, that's it, you're going away. So that could be another reason why they're refusing to come out. And again, it's just a situation of control. They'll come out when they're ready. So they think, I think that window may have been rolled down, but we have the passenger on parole and probation, the driver on having some type of mental illness, and he's holding her. They're saying he's holding her from coming out, but he's not. You can see right now, folks, he's not preventing her from coming out. They're just embracing and they're hugging each other. And if I was an officer down there, I'd be a little concerned why this woman is coming out and her loved one is not. He was convincing her. He's now officers are telling him to release her and let her go. So he doesn't want to let her go right now. So if he doesn't let her go, this situation can actually turn into a hostage situation for her. So he's, I'm going to pull out a little. I'm not comfortable with that shot, whether or not I don't see his hands, but he's not letting her out right now. So she's trying to get out. He's not letting her out. So now we have a hostage situation if he doesn't release her and let her go at her own will. Okay, there. Yeah, now she's out and he's coming out too. That is great news. He's hugging her. She's probably they're instructing the male to stay in the car. He just doesn't want to let her go. She's kind of pushing him away, and I got to tell you, this is the first of an end of a pursuit where I've seen the suspects embrace, hug, and kiss. I'd rather see that than anything else right now. But he obviously knows. Look at that officer. Wow, that's just tased him. That was a tactic. Kudos. They just ended that situation. So while the person was while they were embracing each other, they were distracted. Officers made their approach and just ended the situation just like that.
Oh no!
We have a suspect running. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The Chase is on.